Hello YouTube, this is Ninja Bear here, and today I have a tower defense game called Royale Rush. Basically, it is a game about being able to defend your, well, if you're going on PvP, basically defend the end of your entrance or your exit while monsters, of course, come and enter in, and then your opponent, of course, does the same thing on his side, while you pick units to be able to help do damage. And it's not a stereotypical tower defense because you have one area that you're planting all of your units in, which, of course, we will go over if you're new to the game. But today I also wanted to kind of branch off and say this is my second day playing this game, and tell you that this is what I consider a very good noob deck, as I'm in Arena 7 right now, which I think is pretty solid right now. I will go ahead and tell you, as far as substitutions go, we'll just go ahead and see on the card list. You're going to start off with the mages, and keep your mages. Your lightning mage, what is it called? Lightning mage, okay, is actually one of your best mages, and your fire mage. He's going to be able to do a lot of area damage, and I can go over a lot of other things as far as upgrading and stuff like that goes in the future, but today I just wanted to specifically give an introduction and go over my deck as advertised, of what I came up with. This game has supposedly been around for quite a few months, so as far as the excitement I've had for the game itself, it's very laid back as far as the community goes, because the clan, let's see if my clan actually responded to me. Oh yeah, somebody actually said give me cards, so I have none of those cards. So that's why you get into clans, to be able to trade cards and get gold, and then earn cards and everything else. And this is a pay to win game as well. However, I'm currently at 1,711 trophies, which my goal is 4,000 trophies being free to play. We will see what else you can do as far as free to play in the future. Like I was saying, there's just so much stuff to actually involve in the game, but like I said, the purpose of this video is for me to go over the deck that I built and go ahead, and I'm going to play one game, maybe two. If I lose the first game, I'll play another game, and I want to show you how this deck is built and how it runs. So this is a deck that basically has the support unit, which you'll get later on in the game through upgrading and exploring more PvPs, as far as beating more players and opening more chests, and upgrading throughout the ranks. The Priestess card, which is a rare card. Her attack, of course, is not the reason why you get it. You get her, or the Priestess, to be able to generate mana when you merge her, or she gets destroyed by specifically like a boss or a monster that can actually destroy or damage your units, of course. So yeah, you actually get mana whenever she is destroyed or merged. So that's the biggest, of course, reason to get her, of course, is to merge her, of course, and then get the mana, be able to mana ramp, so to speak, your units. Now, she actually is kind of a secondary note to this deck build that I've built. You could just replace her with, potentially, of course, like I will actually do, select this. I will replace her with a lightning mage, which does 38 damage plus 48 lightning, and we will go ahead and see, of course, if this deck build is that strong on the first run. I know I wanted to kind of go pure But of course, I'm feeling a little wild and crazy to go ahead and modify my deck a little bit here. We're going to have the Portal Keeper, which is the combo build, which swaps position with any unit of the same merge rank. And that's going to be very useful for the engineer, which damage increases for every engineer connected to this one. So if you have the engineer on the other side of the board, you're going to go ahead and see that the Portal Keeper is going to be able to merge, or not merge, but actually swap positions with the engineer. And I will show you, of course, what I'm doing in live gameplay. So then we just have the next is a Sentry, which is a rare card. You could, of course, replace this with any other damage dealer that attacks first, or potentially, of course, the Hunter. I used to have the Hunter in the build, which is actually a good card as well, but the target is random. So if you have a lot of units on the board, the Hunter actually gets a little bit less less helpful when you're coming down to the wire as far as damaging units goes. Actually, of course, I could go ahead and replace the Sharpshooter. I'm feeling a little spunky here. We're going to go ahead and replace the Sharpshooter, but just to go over what the Sharpshooter did on the original build here, the Sharpshooter, where are we at here? Sharpshooter info deals additional damage to bosses and mini bosses. So the attack interval is a little bit less than the Hunter, but of course the damage output is about the same roughly when you incorporate the bosses and everything else. But like I said, the Hunter, as far as how much damage it's doing per second, we're just going to go ahead and kind of, like I said, spiff it up a little bit, and we're going to see how this deck plays out on the first run. So we're going to go to PvP. Dun dun dun. And I have roughly a 55% win ratio. Oh no, Gorgon. Gorgons are going to be actually pretty troublesome to deal with. It looks like, as far as my opponent's deck, I didn't see the opponent's deck, but we probably have a good replacement as far as being able to replace, not necessarily the Priestess. The Priestess with the mana ramp would have been pretty helpful. However, we have a good solid mix of units that are going to be able to put and apply pressure. And it's going to be a simple spam of using our units, it looks like. Because these are so far away, my I'll call them my elders. I'm going to go ahead and merge them. Then we're going to go ahead and upgrade the, not the assassins, what are they called? I forget what they're called. But the sentries, we're going to merge the sentries there, and we're going to upgrade the sentries. It looks like we do have a lot of lightning mages, so comparatively, so I'm probably going to spend 100 resources to upgrade there. Yep. We do have a couple of hunters, but I'd like to be able to get a few more units before we delve into that range of upgrading the hunters. Alright, so here we have our first swap here. The Gatekeeper and the Mechanic, which, or Engineer, sorry. Engineer versus Mechanic is actually a lot different. But we're going to go ahead and upgrade there, and we're going to upgrade our Lightning Mages. It looks like we're going to have a little bit of a troublesome time with the boss. In a way, it's a good thing it's Medusa, because we have a lot of high damage dealing output player units. So we're hopefully, of course, going to be able to get this. Yep, it looks like we're going to be able to kill him. So the next thing we want to upgrade is going to be the sentries. I'm going to go ahead and spend one here. So I'm not going to upgrade my hunter since I have none on the board. But we are going to merge maybe a couple of other units. All right, perfect. Here. Oh, no, I messed up. I messed that one up. I wanted to actually swap out the last engineer here. So let's see if we're going to be able to do anything here. All right, here we go. It's all or nothing. All right, we lost. So I'm at a 55% win ratio. It looks like this guy has a pretty solid deck. I don't know if he was at 48% and went a little hog wild by building a new deck with some money, and ended up getting a Crystal Mancer, Thunderer, etc. But I'm not familiar with these cards. You could probably research them. The Vampire card I am familiar with, even though I don't have any. Basically, I know that it gives mana because I did my reading on the help buttons that shows all the units and everything. So, LGBTQ heroes, wow. Continue. What we're going to do is we're going to replace some units here. I want to mana ramp a little bit faster. We're going to go ahead and replace. Actually, let's go ahead and upgrade here. My grindstone. What that does is, yes, there's quests that you can upgrade with and finish those quests, but it allows, you can see on the bottom left there, reward for upgrade. I was able to upgrade my crit percentage. So select. We're going to get a little fun here. We're gonna keep the lightning mage here. So let's go on for the next one. Clan, anyone on? Nope. Let's see. Oh, tournament. Oh, we have the tournament. I'm going to do a tournament here. I will do a tournament here later. I may record that as well, but let's do one more PvP. Just one more with our modified deck. And you will see kind of the importance of the priestess, and especially seeing there that we're able to mana ramp into building more units or upgrading more units. So my opponent has those annoying laser beam whatchamacallits units. I forget what they're called, but they're actually pretty strong. Oh, I had a unit there and I can't believe I did not spend it. I did not merge my priestess. It's one thing you got to keep up on the game as far as too is keeping up with your units to merge, because if you don't, then you're going to fall behind. However, as far as mana banking is a lot of times in the meta strategy fine. It's just as far as the most amount of efficiency that you can get out of something, it's usually better to do it sooner than later. So we have 30 seconds. I should be able to hold this. I'm a little worried about being able to win here though. We have 200 for the unit. I'm going to merge one, merge another. $75K, oh my god. So $75K, it's a good thing he killed just one of the simple ones. Now he's probably at the blue line going to be doing a health regen. Okay, that's good. I was able to take him out before he health regened. Tribunal is not good. If we get to level 20, we're going to have problems. Tribunal monsters are a pain to deal with. So let's see here. I'm probably going to upgrade my hunters next. Or let's do that. Oh, that was perfect. Oh, that's even working out good. Oh yeah, we got the engineer rocking here. Hopefully, of course, we can work our magic here and my opponent will not be able to hold. Oh, there we go, we won. So yeah, this is considered a free-to-play deck build that you can easily get with free-to-play after 2 days of work. I am not familiar with all the deck combos, the deck builds and everything. This is something that I came up with on my own over 2 days, and I'm pretty excited to be able to come up with this on my own. I will be researching more online. As far as you can see, for this build, I did 636 damage. He has a level 3 hero, and you know, I'm about 50%, I guess, up on him with the crit damage, but we can go over as far as all the other things, as far as the slow building process, as far as what you should potentially do, as far as noob mistakes and upgrades and everything else. I will go ahead and go over those things in another video if I get quite a few views for this game. I think it's pretty exciting. I'm looking for 50 views. Share it with your friends. 50 to 100 views. Share it with your friends if you think that this is a good game, and if you've researched, of course, other things and you're like, oh yeah, Ninja Bear, I've basically been playing this for the last 6 months since it's come out. So yeah, just give me a shout out on the comments. You can email me for anything that you want at 2ninjabear@gmail.com. Thanks so much for viewing. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoy the game.